A ver.
Ahí mejor.
Oh, no. No puede ver el Cub company.
I think that we've lost touch with being fair and just in our workers' lives, and to cut their salary in half and double their workload is an atrocity, a labor atrocity that we can't stand by and see.
And once you know that profits in America are more important than people, then anything goes after that.
Hello, good morning. Thanks to everyone for coming out here. We're here to fight for an important cause for the retail cleaning workers.
Y para eso ahorita vamos a hablar con Jay Carlson.
And we're going to start out hearing from Pastor Jay Carlson. Hello, I am Pastor Jay Carlson, pastor at Holy Trinity Lutheran Church, which is just across the corner there. And we have been hearing and learning about the struggles of these retail cleaning workers for almost a year now. What they are going through, their experiences of unjust working conditions and wages that they have been experiencing. We've signed letters and petitions, and so it is sad that it's been all of this time and still we have not received a response.
Tenemos con nosotros a Mario Coyoli. Él es un ex trabajador de limpieza y qué mejor él que nos explique su versión de lo que le ha pasado.
Next we have Mario Coyoli, who's a former retail cleaning worker who was recently fired for organizing, and he's going to come explain a little bit about what this is about. My name is Mario Coyoli Torres. I worked for almost 2 years cleaning a Cub Foods store for Carlson. The working conditions in retail cleaning are really tough. 10 years ago, workers who worked cleaning these stores, many of the workers made $10, $11 an hour. There would be 4 or 5 workers working each shift. Fast forward to today, and workers are making $7.50 an hour or $8 an hour, and there's half the number of workers having to do double the workload. Tomorrow, we're going to be announcing a hunger strike at noon right here, launching a hunger strike, calling on Cub Foods to sit down and negotiate. For over a year, we've been trying to contact the company to be able to sit down and open dialogue. Here we work each night cleaning the stores surrounded by food, but oftentimes we can't even afford to put food on our plates for our own families.
My name is Grant Stevenson. I'm the pastor at St. Matthew's Lutheran Church and Spirit of Truth community, and we're standing with the workers because they have a very simple and just request. The Cub Foods would create and sign with them a code of conduct so that the people who clean these stores and the companies that Cub Foods hires to clean these stores would offer their workers simple, fair wages and working conditions. I think that's easy, don't you? Yeah. There are many reasons that people have fasted in the past. Oftentimes, people fast in order to cleanse themselves spiritually, to cleanse themselves materially. People also fast in order to stir their own conviction, to ground themselves in their own conviction. And in our case, we are grounding ourselves in the conviction that all people, every single one, are made in the image of God.
Now I'd like to invite Marco Salazar, who is also a cleaning worker and a member of SEIU Local 26.
Presente la diferencia entre el salario que yo estoy ganando con el salario que la Cub Foods está dándole a sus trabajadores.
I'm here representing the union with Local 26, and I want to highlight the difference of what it means to work when you're working in cleaning where there's a union and where there's not the union. With a union job, I earn $13.40 an hour. Workers who are cleaning at Cub Foods earn $7.50 to $8 an hour. That difference makes an enormous difference when you're trying to survive with your family. We have to open the minds and open the eyes of the people who own these corporations so that they recognize that they need to pay better for the workers who are cleaning at the stores.
Buenos días. Good morning. I'm Francisco Segovia. I'm a director of a community center not far away from here. The community center, we operate the food shelf. Food shelf in the United States are seeing thousands and millions of people coming to look for food. This is the experience of the food shelf where I work. Thousands of people, thousands of Minnesotans are using the food shelf right now to supplement or to rely on food that we provide. The issue of food and food security is an issue that we can solve only if those workers are earning decent wages. This is the case, for instance, if you go to Cub Foods website, they have this foundation that gives money to food shelf. And their commitment to give money to food shelf, the foundation says, Cub Foods knows that being a good neighbor means partnering with local communities in ways that go beyond our stores. Being a good corporate citizen is ongoing responsibility. And then they give a few coins to food shelf so they can clean their sins. This is not how it works. Cub Food, if you want to be a good corporate citizen, you need to start by meeting with CTUL and start talking about a code of conduct so workers, cleaning workers, can earn decent wages, and so they don't have the need to come to use food shelf.
So Mario mentioned earlier that we have not had any positive response from Cub Foods. But here's what we have had. We recently received a letter from the lawyers of Cub Foods, the parent corporate company SuperValue. And in this letter, not only do they state that nobody in any way associated with CTUL should be on their property, but they're trying to claim that they have the right to ban us from this entire area, from the grass, from the parking lot, from going inside a Target, from going inside of the dollar store. This is ridiculous. And we know that with this, they're trying to scare us and they're trying to back us down. But are we going to let this back us down? No! Are we going to let this back us down? No! Okay, so we know this means they're scared. And we're going to be out here every day on this corner until we receive justice. Thank you.
We'll see you tomorrow as well. Gracias a todos por venir. Nos vemos mañana a las 12.